Bilang isang LGBT, ano ang isang bagay na may babahagi mo sa isang community upang mapanatili ang moralidad ng pagkakapantay-pantay ng bawat kasarian?
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Bilang isang bakla, bilang isang parte ng LGBTQIA+ community, narito kami sa inyong harapan, hindi lang para magbigay ng kasiyahan, ng entertainment, kundi narito kami para magbigay ng aral. At bilang isang bakla, isang bagay lamang po ang gusto namin ituro sa inyo at naging tagabukas ng ating mga bulag na mata. Yun ay ang pagtanggap sa kapangyarihan ng tao. Ibig sabihin po nun, human empowerment. I think it is something that has been lacking for almost decades for now. And I think that it is a legacy that we will leave in this community. Human empowerment o pagpapalakas sa mga tao. Kasi una, kapag malakas ang tao, maraming nagagawa ang gobyerno para sa atin. Kung ginagamit natin ang boses natin bilang mga tao, ay mas naririnig tayo ng gobyerno at mas nabibigyan ng atensyon ng mga bagay na gusto natin. At pangatlo, kapag may kapangyarihan ng mga tao, ay may kakayahan tayong gumawa ng mga bagay na ayon sa ating karapatan. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a reminder for us that we have the power. We have that unique power to change the world. And as a member of LGBT, we are here for inclusivity. Inclusivity promotes oneness. It unites people for certain causes and aims to elevate the differences from race, color, gender, age, and ethnicity. This highlights the importance of inclusivity here in our community. And as we accept inclusivity, we are accepting the power that we all have, the power for us to speak up, the power of us to change the world, and the power of ourselves to be the person that we dream to be. Because at the end of the day, I, you, we can be whoever we want to be. For I am who I am, you are who you are, and we are powerful as one. Thank you.
Good evening.
How are you tonight?
I'm actually nervous knowing that I'm not that experienced when it comes to pageantry, but at the same time, through the people supporting me, I'm doing my best.
Okay, just enjoy this night because this is all yours. Okay, here's your question. As a member of LGBTQ plus QIA+ community, what will be your message to those people who are not accepting you?
Thank you for that question. Good evening. We all know that we are living in a society where LGBT community are still not accepted. All of us can say that we are close to an inclusive society, but the truth is, we are far from that. I personally, as well as my friends, experienced bullying through social media, verbally, or anything. And at the same time, my message is that to spread to people that our existence really do matter in this world, and at the same time, we gays doesn't surpasses the rights of men and women. We existed in this world because we have our own identity. And at the same time, we LGBT community doesn't only want to be accepted, only want to be appreciated, and that's a simple thing for us to be, for other people to do. And I think for that, my message for you, or therefore, I would say that men and women have their own rights. And at the same time, if we are closer to inclusive society, if we have this wideness of mind to understand that we are not only the people existing in this world, and I think that we must have to understand and appreciate each and every living creature, because after all, we are still members of society and we are still created by God. Thank you so much.
Okay, so this is your question. What is one positive trait that you possess that you think might help you to influence and empower the LGBTQIA community? Again, what is one positive trait that you possess that you think might help you to influence LGBTQIA community?
Oh, thank you, Mom, for that wonderful question. So, I put this the negative, positive, which is the respect. Because if we respect each other, we can have an amazing life where negativity does not grow and foster. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if we respect ourselves, other people can respect us. Because since when I was a child, my mother and father taught me that it's very important to respect yourself so that the other will respect you. Because if we can have a respectful personality, we could change the world in what we want to be it is. So I'm standing here in front of you tonight, not just a candidate, but also as an advocate of respecting all LGBTQIA+ community. Because once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you before I leave in front of you, it's the greatest thing you have to keep is respecting others. Because if we respect others, we can have an amazing world, and we can live in a harmonious place in a better life going on. That would be all. Thank you, and good evening.
Okay, we meet in our candidate number 4, Miss State for the right hand. Okay, thank you. You want speech is people people here, and you can read the number and of course the corresponding charge.
I take charge number 3, engineering.
Thank you, Lord. You are perfectly right. Kung ginagawa sa'yo, ito yung tanong sa'yo. Sa panahon ngayon, ang Pilipinas ay nakakaranas ng matinding uli. So bilang isang LGBT, ano ang iyong maiakambak sa ating community upang maiwasan ang patuloy na pagkasira ng ating kalikasan at patuloy na pabago-bago ng panahon?
Thank you for your question. I believe that to be able to influence other people, like not only be able to be as a member of the LGBT community, because each and every one of us is responsible to influence the youth with a good, like do's and don'ts. We should always take care of our environment. And always remember the Philippine Ecological Solid Waste Management, which is an article to yung Act of 2000. To be able to be more responsible and inclusive in the process, like the children or the youth who are in a home, are going to be our next generation. So for these people who are here tonight, especially the young youth, we should always be reminded the Philippine Ecological Solid Waste Management for us to be able to decrease the heat increase. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Here's my question. Being one of the members of the LGBTQIA community who possess a strong personality and creativity, if you will be given a chance to be a woman, would you wish to be one, and why? Again, being one of the members of the LGBTQIA community who possesses a strong personality and creativity, if you will be given a chance to be a woman, would you wish to be one? Why?
Good evening to the board, to the panel of judges. Good evening, Barangay Elito. Without condemning your beliefs and opinion, I stand firm with the belief that woman is woman and trans women are also women. If I were to give it a chance to be a woman, I respect the boundaries of women who are born biologically women. I am a transgender by nature because we have grown in an environment where tolerance and acceptance is highly accepted, and I believe it should go that way. I respect the boundary that these women are biologically born, and I am someone who grew up in a community where I am accepted. Yes, we maybe have different identities, but it does not take away
away the right that each individual has stated us in our constitution, in our nature as a human being. Even you are a woman or a trans woman, you are still a woman. Even because it is not on your physical appearance, it is in your soul and spirit that you are recognized as a woman. If you show yourself as someone identifying yourself as a woman, then people will perceive you are a woman. But if you recognize yourself as different from women, then therefore they will follow the same act. And therefore, I believe it is in us how we recognize ourselves. Because how we recognize ourselves is not the way that others will recognize us back. Because how we present ourselves, it is how the people will perceive who we are. And remember everyone, that being a woman is not having all the physical attributes, having that long hair, having that body shape of a shaped body, or any perfect resemblance of being a woman. It is being able to raise awareness that being a woman is being a sister, being a mother, being a mentor, being a friend. And that alone proves that you are a woman.
Here's your question. What are the characters or traits you need to possess to become tonight's Miss Gay Attitude 2024?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Each individual, regardless of your choice in life, your choice of outfit or physical appearance, you deserve to become. But the question is, what are these characteristics that you think deserve to become as Miss Gay Attitude 2024? One thing is that as a member of the LGBTQ community, you should be educated enough. In what way? Because through education, you can motivate, encourage, and be a role model to someone else. That being LGBTQ plus is not a discrimination, no emphasis, but it's a represents from the heart. Second is that you should be confident. There is an outer confidence that you have. Because as a queen, you should face with high integrity, high moral, because you are a role model. And the third one is that you have a good heart. As a member of the LGBTQ community plus as a queen, you should have possessed a good heart in terms of motivating, captivating the hearts of many. Because as a queen, you should know how to tolerate, to accept the differences of the people around you, because you are a role model as well as. Because according to Article 3, Section 1, that no person shall be deprived of life, never through property without due process of law. Nor in a person be denied the equal protection of the law. If it's a being as a queen, you should possess the high tolerance, so that all the person around will help you, or will help you in order to improve our members or our society, that they don't